lingerie, Malay, girlfriend runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I am back with a One More Chance, season 1, episode 2, Wildin' in the Ranger, whatever the name of the episode is, girl. And let's just get right into it. So basically, they do a quick little recap and they pick up where they left off at in the last episode, which was a fight that was breaking out between Mangina and Roly Poly Snacks Mills. I think every time that I mention her name, I'm going to use all 4 of them because she allowed them to call her that. Although I would have preferred just Snacks, Big Mac, but whatever. So in that fight in the kitchen, the girls start jumping on Mangina because he apparently threw somebody's phone. Mangina was grabbing dish detergent, paper plates. He was throwing champagne flutes, just anything he can get his hands on. They needed like 2 or 3 security guards to even like control him or to get them separated. And apparently Lucky needs a security guard of his own. Come here! These dogs show off when I do One More Chance. Come here, Wolf. Anyways, Mangina was standing all on the counter, just wilding, like he went completely off. And one of the things that Roly Poly Snacks Mill had said was like, you trying to throw glass at my face, you trying to slice my face and all this and all that, which is like a lot. Like, you know, she had mentioned something like, you are that evil, you have that much anger against me, you trying to slice my face and throw glass at me and shit. Like, when you throw in glass, it's safe to say like it's some real beef there. You know what I mean? Not just like for little reality TV shits and giggles. Like, I kind of just thought like that was just really, really a terrible, terrible look. And then not to mention, it also speaks to like Roly Poly Snacks Mills. It's her character. Like, although she's a big woman, you can tell like she has a little bit of like a moral compass. Like, girl, it's not even that deep. If you put on for the cameras, read me through, do some shady shit, you know what I mean? But throwing glass, a bit much. Anyway, they finally have the girls separated. And pretty much Roly Poly Snacks Mills is telling him how, you know, he was talking about me since I got here and saying me I was going to break the bed and I smell like fish and my feet stink, my hair is short. I'm like, damn. I'm like, wait a minute, sis. Like, I wouldn't have explained it in that way. But I guess, I don't know. Like I said, the liquor was probably flowing. She just let it all hang out and she was reading herself by way of reading. Girl, I just can't with these people. Use your brain, people. Especially a man you trying to, like, I don't know. I just wouldn't have repeated every bad thing somebody has ever said about me. Personally, I just would not have. But she made it a point to go down and say everything that the man ever said about her. And I think she was just trying to gain sympathy. But I think she was just drunk and just trying to be honest. Like, girl, he was coming at my neck from the beginning. But she did raise some good points. Like, this is your house. Like, she's disrespecting your house. I don't care if it's a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You better have some respect for people's, personal space. And I agree with that. They're like, okay, your mama raised you right. And Roly Poly was like, yeah, whoever's son that is, or somebody raised him wrong. And all this, girl, was a lot. Then we go over to Mangina, who is outside in the backyard, and he's like, they attacked me. They came at my neck. It was 4 or 5 women against me. He was pretty much just playing the victim. And if you watched the last episode, you know he came in that kitchen ready to get it started. First thing out of his mouth was fat girl, or whatever the case he said. So he was ready to get it popping with this girl. So I don't see how he thinks that they're all on him. It was like, yeah, because, they all on my dick. And then Chance was like, yeah, well, that's the thing. That's why I called you Mangina. You can't be in there with no fighting with them girls. And I'm like, this is too much. It's just too much. Then Mike is in his confessional and is trying to be cute. Like, oh, well, I think maybe Roly Poly Oly was, I think even Roly Poly Oly makes more sense than Roly Poly Snacks Mills. Sidebar. But Mike is in that confessional talking about like, oh, well, I think she was going in the kitchen looking for some snacks, was trying to eat the wrong snacks, and they got into it. And I'm just like, girl, them corny, lame, fat phobic jokes are so old. Like, that's corny. I'm not here for fat shaming. I'm not here for body shaming at all, period. So if you're watching this, just know that I'm going to speak to it every time, or at least when it flares up in my spirit, okay? Anyway, so, Chance is like, bro, you gotta get it together, this, that, and the third. Micah's kind of like, he underneath them shades, girl. I don't know what's going on with Micah, but I get the feeling that Mike likes Mangina. I really do. And I don't know, like, what y'all think in the comment section? Because he just always so like level-headed and evil killed with him. Like, he's just like, yeah, well, you know, well, that's the thing. And people always coming at me and this, that, and the third. He tried to use that card. And Mike was just so understanding. But here's the thing, Mike, that's why you probably chose him to be on the show. I mean, like, if he was interested in trans women or whatever the case, we would watch that. Like, what's up? I would watch it just because, you know what I mean? Like, and just to get a better selection of the girls, because, whew, Mangina is a piece of work. Anyway, we finally go back into the house, and, well, anyways, they sent Mangina to her room, and then now they're going back into the house, and girl, Grandmama and Cheeks is going back and forth, and Grandmama is turned up. They done gave her some peach schnapps, okay? She is ready to go. I think Grandmama is either, like I said, she's from a Slavic country. I don't know. She's giving me very much milkmaid, Dutch, Swedish, maybe even German. She might be German. Grandmama might be German. Anyways, so she's going back and forth. She's like, yeah, every time they're doing the boom boom music, and they're apparently the girls were twerking on the piano, which really upset Grandmama because, you know, she's an older woman. She's not even that she's older. I think it's more so a cultural thing than it is an age thing. I think the age thing plays into it, of course. But I think it's a cultural difference that she's just not comfortable with. And then also, like I said, Grandma's on the peach schnapps. The young girl's been drinking Henny all night. So, you know, we're going to have some friction. But, you know, Snacks had made a comment like, yeah, well, if you don't know anything else about any type of different culture other than, you know, shaking your ass and twerking, then you kind of lost in this world. And I kind of agree with her a little bit too. Like, even if they couldn't agree to disagree, like, you ain't got to make it a big argument. Now, Cheeks, you watched my last video of the review of this show. I liked Cheeks and her pigeon toes. But, like, she rubbed me the wrong way, girl. Like, you doing all this on Grandmama, this old 60-year-old menopausal lady. Fuck up. How about that? Bitch, hush. Really? She like, oh, I'm going to show you what a 22-year-old can do to you. I'm like, okay. You're 22. We get it now. But then I'm like, it still doesn't make sense. It speaks to a person's character. Like, now, granted, I am not for any type of disrespect from anybody, okay? Like, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm about. But me being the person who I am and the people who I was raised around, I can't see myself really like, I'm going to F you up. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that to an older woman. Like, a woman of that age. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't have it in me. And, like, people that do that, I look at them kind of like, sideways, like, like, she could have really just gave her a couple cute quick reads, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, go ahead and get your Bengay, sit down. Like, she could have got her out of here with her words. You really trying to get brolic on a grandma, though? Like, you lame for that. I don't care what nobody say. That was kind of ass to me. And no wonder her name is Cheeks, because that shit was Cheeks. I did not like that. I'm sorry. I just personally wouldn't. I don't like that in a man or a woman, period. I think it's an ugly character, and you can be as cute as you want in the face, but to me, she kind of went down. She's kind of not even that cute to me anymore, because you're really about to do this over a grandma. You really about to, like, get brolic with one of them girls. Get brolic with that white girl or something. Don't get brolic with the old lady. Come on, girl, you whack. Like I said, though, everybody want to be a star, bruh. Everybody got to be a star, but do it in the right way. Like, just, girl, bye. Cheeks had said something like, use your chest, say it with your chest. And Grandma was like, no, use your brain. Use your chest. Use your brain. I said, come on, Grandma, with the read. Come on, Grandma, with the read. I'm like, y'all better go ahead and make TV. She was really just upset anyways. I think Grandma was just drunk. She's like, first of all, basically she was just saying, don't call me a bitch if, like, I don't know you like that. And I think that that's regular, like, street code. Like, I can't walk up to, like, oh, hey, bitch. Like, you got to really be my homegirl to do that. And then even still, like, nobody's really doing that. I mean, you know, again, different lens. But, you know, there was a time like, oh, girl, what's up, bitch? What's up, boo? What's that? Like, but you're not doing that with everybody. Like, we're just learning each other. And I think that's what she was trying to say. They go off to the side, and Chance and Grandmama are talking, and they do their own little thing. And Grandmama, she's a trip. She a piece of work. I could tell. She looked like she was married a few times, honestly. So Grandma Mom finally kind of calms down, and he's like, you know, Cheeks, you gotta put some respect on Grandma Mom's name. Grandma Mom, you need to be chilling because I like boom boom music too. And Chance is like, Grandma Mom, go ahead and play us a little something. Wow. And she gladly, you know, you can tell she's a classically trained pianist. And I did a little snooping on Instagram. I think she's some sort of musical teacher or something like that. So she was like, that's her talent. That's what she does. And actually, she's from New Jersey too, Grandmama. Grandmama's from New Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey. That's where I'm from. So, you know, had to big it up one time for the one time. But, you know, she's playing her little sonnet, girl. She playing what she playing. And they like, oh no, time to go. Oh no. I'm like, y'all can't even sit and stay. Like, I would have, people, monkey see, monkey do. You know what I mean? Like, we are too far in this reality TV dating game show for y'all to not capitalize on these moments. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd have been right there like, you know, let's dance or something. Like, they're like, oh no, like, girl, good night. Anyways, Chance is really upset because the girls is tearing up their house. You keep tearing up my house. Y'all tearing up my house. You tearing up my house. I'm like, damn, was he incurring the charges or something? Are they docking his pay with every base that's broken up in that joint? Because he's very upset by the fact that they're breaking up his house. Anyway, so he's so upset. He's so heartbroken. Like, I can't believe this. This might be my last dance. I don't got time for these girls breaking this stuff up. Which don't nobody want nothing, like, nobody destructive. Like, you know what I mean? I can get it. But Chance, for real, we know you finna collect these checks per episode. Stop playing. Anyway, girl, boom, elimination. Here we go. So with the elimination, I think it's important to note who was chosen, the process of elimination, and the order of elimination. And the reason being is because we all saw what happened in the first episode and now the second. They didn't do anything but get introduced to us, essentially. You know what I mean? They came in or whatever. So we don't know, obviously, what's going on behind the scenes. But I think it's important to know who's getting chose first and who's getting chose last. So I pay close attention to that. And, interesting. That's what I'll say. It's interesting. Watch some of my other videos, okay, so you can know where I'm coming from when I say interesting. Like I said, Mike likes Mangina, period. First person he calls to receive a cowgirl hat that says one more chance. Girl giving me very, very much AC Moore Hobby Lobby project for the weekend. Halloween costume cowgirl hats. Actually, that'd be a cute Halloween costume. Let me stop. I'm tired, y'all. Girl. So, first person they call is Snacks. And she's walking down, she's hyping, and it was like, nah, Snacks. Go on back up there. So, you know, Chance, he got to play with him a little bit. The first person he actually called was none other than Milk of Magnesia. They named the girl Shira. So she comes down and, you know, she got her whole little swag. She's actually from California, I think. Like I said, I did a little Instagram snooping. And I'm going to leave my comments for later. Anyway, she's very serious. I appreciate you.
And I'm going to let you slide on this one. Because I know you really got love for your boy.
I do.
Get her the hat, bro.
Oh, I kind of hope.
Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, sir. She put on her little cowgirl hat. She's like, yeehaw. I was like, I know that's right. She milking that shit. My Milk of Magnesia. Oh, I don't know why he ain't named her that. That girl name is Milk of Magnesia over here on this channel, period. Chance pretty much makes sure that we all know, okay, that we all know that the white girl with the little bit of ass takes priority over all the rest of the women in the house. Case in point.
Man, when you got a white girl with ass like that, man, you can't lose, man. That's like a Coco.
And like I said in my previous videos, she does remind me of Coco. And, you know, she's first choice. Runner-up is Wakanda. And, you know, she looks good. You know, he's like, I want you to bring some of this good energy to the house and, you know, all of this and all of that. She's like, I'm trying and I'm trying. She gives him a hug. He's like, ooh, girl, you smell worldly. I'm like, what does that mean? And then Yoda in the confession like, yeah, she remind me of my sister. She real natural. I'm like, girl. You better get y'all some natural deodorant and stop playing. You can be natural and still smell good, girl. Let's get into it. 2020. Even if you make your own products, okay? Use some essential oils. Then we have Roly Poly. She finally gets chosen. You know, he pretty much chastised her for her role in the argument. Micah's still making fatphobic comments in his confessionals, or was it Chance said something like, "Oh, you would have flattened him" or something like that's so corny. At the end of the day, she is still a woman, whether she's a big woman, whether she's a dark woman, whether she is a woman who you are unattracted to. You cannot. I'm not going to do it. I just need to make a video about black women and femininity because I'm about to go off and I don't want to do that. In a nutshell, you just cannot just assume that because she's bigger or plus size or dark skinned or unattractive that she's going to flatten this man who is however tall he is in whatever state he is. Like, you just can't do that. That is so problematic that I'm not even going to make a joke of it here. I just can't in my own world. I cannot. He played her out again, acted like she had to go, and then she came back. She looked all sad, like a sad puppy dog. Like, girl, get your. She's actually cute on Instagram too. She's like a body positive model type of chick. She's kind of dope online. Next person we have is Grandma Mom. She's all excited. She looked all cute with her little floral thing in her hair. I'm like, she better get it together for elimination. I like Grandma Mom. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. It's something about her I like. She is. I'd much rather see Grandma Mom than a whole bunch of just coonery and buffoonery. He's pretty much reiterated, Grandma Mom, if you gonna get with me, I like the boom boom and the room room, so you gotta get used to it. And she gives him the cutest little, you know, sweetest little forehead kiss. Cute interaction. Then we have Yodeler. I kind of slept on Yodeler. She's cute. She is like really kind of level-headed too. She was like, yeah, you know, I had to go up because he took my phone and because she was involved in an altercation. And what she did say was, I mean, I was not about to let this man jump on this girl. Like, that's not what we was about to do. And rightfully so. That's the type of chick I like. Those are the type of chicks I roll with, okay? Now, keep in mind, I'm a fair person because if they were doing that and, you know, whatever the case, I feel like a person has a right to defend themselves, period, if we trans woman or not. And if you are new to my channel, I stand for those I stand for. So, you know, in this situation, Mangina was wrong. And like I said, I don't stand for anybody that's an asshole. So, yeah, they should have rolled his ass out if if he were, in fact, to attack that girl because he had no right to do that. He was just out of line, period. She reminds me of somebody, too. I just can't think of who. I don't know. They kiss, too. They're cute. They're cute. Cheeks gets her chance, and she's looking all sad and innocent. Oh, my gosh, Cheeks. She's a stripper by day. That's her profession. I should have known. I should have guessed. Like I said, she's 22. Chance, or Kamal, that's his real name, by the way, is in his 40s. Like, what you about to do with this little girl? Huh? Huh, Sway? What you about to do with her? And like I said, I don't like the way she did Grandma Mom this episode, so I ain't kind of feeling her right now. She kind of is not as cute as I thought she was, just because of that personality flaw. But we're going to have to see how it progresses. Then we have Special K, girl, cashed out. Who told her to have on that WrestleMania, WWE SmackDown, okay? No, not even WWE, child. The high school wrestling match Bedazzled outfit. Who told her to do that? Who did that? Because I'm like, girl, the same person who probably bedazzled them one more chance had to get her little bodysuit together. Because listen, Mama said, yeah, I'm here. She had her little straps in the back and shit. She pranced on over, tried to give him a kiss with the braces. He's like, oh, you might cut me. And all this funny shit. But, you know, whatever. She's staying. We have Secrets, a.k.a. Gabrielle Union. That girl, she seemed a little thrown off. She seemed like the type of chick that'll actually kill somebody. You know what I mean? And be like, Your Honor, I just don't, she seems like the type of, well, I'm not even going to say it. Let's just see how it progresses. She's cute. They do their thing. She got a hat. She good to go. Then we see Yummy, a.k.a. Yasmin Lopez. Y'all follow her Instagram, too. She kind of lit. Okay. She seems regular alongside of Yodeler. I like her confessional. She chilling. She kind of talk on the lean, on the slant. I'm like, what is this girl doing? You know, she's a cute girl. She gave him a real kiss, okay, honey? She gave him one of those real old nasty cover it so the camera can't see it type kiss. You hear what I'm saying? And Miss Mama's, she's on the OnlyFans. She gave her one of them OnlyFans kisses, okay? I'll make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram and subscribe and get a girl a coin, because she looked like she got something over there, okay? She looked like she's serving something. So, you know, you can tell he's obviously attracted to her. Moving on, last but not least, we have Mangina, and he's like, yeah, Chance, I see we like the same colors or something. He tried to be cute, and I want to see more of him. He's kind of popping on Instagram too. Ironically enough, his Instagram doesn't show him like as a woman. He looks very much like a gay man, so I'm pretty certain that this is just for show. I think he's acting. I mean, not unless, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on it. I'm just telling you what I saw on Instagram. He did not present like a woman on his Instagram. It doesn't mean he's not transitioning, child, because I don't need y'all coming for me. I'm just telling you what I saw. He's pretty much still playing victim. I'm sorry I messed up your house, but they was attacking me, and I don't care. I'm a square with anybody who trying to, like, boy, stop it. He said, you know why I named you Mangina? Because I knew the man was going to come out eventually. Girl, I screamed. I hollered. But then, what's key here, Mangina says he wants to take a moment and talk to the girls, okay? I said, this is how you play the game, all right? Now, although he's playing victim, he's like, yeah, well, you know, I didn't come here to be judged, and all my life I had to fight, and I was being attacked, and so one of the girls was like, no, but, and they was like, no, let him say his piece, let him say his piece. Let him talk. And he goes up and have a whole moment, a whole little monologue or whatever the case. And although I don't agree with how he went about it, I don't agree with his tactics, I don't agree with how uncouth he is, but here's the thing. We're talking about reality TV, y'all. The more time that you have on the screen, the likelihood is you're going to stick in people's minds. And here we are, like everybody else who looks better, who looks cuter, who is this, who is that. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on Mangina because he had the moment. Yeah, listen to me. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, he watches TV. He knows how that shit work, I'm assuming, because he playing it right. You get what I mean? Like, he's like, listen, this is what it is, and he was wrong. It's all outdoors. Wrong, and I don't agree, and I don't stand for it. But we're having this conversation longer than everybody else's, and I just like to speak to that. If you are going on one of these reality dating shows, I mean, play the part, play it smart. Don't be on there arguing with no 80-year-old woman. You get what I'm saying? And don't be in there throwing champagne flutes and detergent and shit like that either. But at least, you know, whatever. Y'all know what, I hope y'all know what I'm trying to say, because it's getting late. I'm about to wind it down, because listen, Mangina's energy is off, period. So I don't want to spend too much time on him. But Chance makes a good point. He's like, you know, with women, you got to speak to them softly, because that's how they get it. And da, da, da. He's very smooth. I wonder what his sign is. I say all that to say he's a charmer. He's very charming, okay? And he's just charming, and I like it. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna keep you here because, you know, you can learn from me and I can learn from you. And Mangina, of course, tries to force himself onto him, and he was like, back up, bro. Back up. He was like, his neck all sweaty. His neck was sweaty as hell. I'm like, how you joking on a big girl for being all hot and sweaty? You need a neck tissue or something, because girl, it was that faux fur. He had some fur slides up on his chest, because listen, honey was sweating. But, you know, after it was all said and done, he didn't eliminate anybody. So, you know, Yummy was just like, you know what, I think it's going to get real serious, because he didn't eliminate anybody tonight, so that means the next time he eliminates people, it's going to be double elimination, yada yada yada. A lot of them kept saying tomorrow. So, you know, I wonder how long it took them to film this, because they was kind of running, like, you know, revealing the schedule a little bit by some of the things that they were saying in the show. But they're going to be doing some old school challenges, which we all love to see, because that's so classic of a, you know, reality dating show. Then next time we're going to see them in the pool removing makeup. I can't wait to see that. And I want to see who he's going to eliminate. Like, seriously, like, I want to see some real, I want this to give me flavor of love, because at this point, as terrible as ratchet, like, let's get some flavor of love action happening here. You know, I want to see something more than the buffoonery and the coonery. Let's get some real good TV. Let's get some cute reads. Let's get some moments, all right? And that's where I'm at with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you watching? Are you tuning in? What do you think? It's entertaining. It's something to watch on a Sunday since Lovecraft Country is off, girl. How about that finale? If you watched that, leave a comment. Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, like, and share if you care, and subscribe to my channel. Let YouTube know it's for real. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.